Hi YouTube! Welcome back to my channel. So hopefully you've watched the previous video that explains what's been going on in my life and where I'm at right now. So I know this is a different atmosphere again, and I'm hoping to God the light is not that bad because it's a really dark room and I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do for lighting. So this one, I'm going to talk about the apps. The apps that I have all the time on all of my phones. The hardest part is determining which apps you want to keep on a main phone and which apps you want to keep on a secondary phone. So, I'm going to break this down a little different than my previous video. In this video, I'm going to tell you my main apps and why I have them and how they can benefit you. Also, I'm going to try my best, and I'm not going to sit here and say it's 100%. I'm going to try my best to link everything in the description box below. So, the three big apps that I have that I keep on my everyday running around phone is things like Shopkicks, coffee apps, Starbucks, scooters. I have a bunch of apps like that on my phone. Now, those are the ones that I frequent the most. Shopkick is because when I get down into a store, I normally just take the points and I do the little task at hand, and then I turn around, and those points add up to gift cards, which I normally use for things like makeup and Starbucks. Not gonna lie, Starbucks is probably one of my favorite apps because you can earn points and they add up very quickly. The other thing I like about Shopkicks is they're easy. You just scan items. Now, some of those items, if you buy them, you actually earn more points, which is great. It's absolutely wonderful to know that you can scan items and add points to your account. That turns into gift cards. And it's not just Starbucks. There's things like Google Play, there's Walmart, there's Target. There is all kinds of things that you can turn any and all of your points into. The other one I have on my secondary phone, which is my coupon phone. That's the phone that I'm actually using to help with lighting right now because, again, this room is really dark. So, that is National Consumer Panel Research. That group is one of the ones that you have to use your zip code for. You turn around and they tell you if you're eligible or not for it. It is one of the best apps I have used. I have gotten over $75 worth of Google Play gift cards and Amazon gift cards off of that app. Does it take time? Absolutely. None of this is easy. I hate couponers that sit there and say, these apps are so easy. Some of them are. I'm not going to discredit those. But most of them do take a little bit of work. So that is another one, and that is done solely by your zip code. Now, the ones that are really easy are ones like Fetch, Ibotta, Receipt Hog, Receipt Pal, Swagbucks, Coin Out, and Receipt Jar. Those are all on my coupon phone because those ones I need a physical receipt in order to get the points. Now, that does not mean that you cannot link a debit card or a prepaid card that you would prefer to use out and get those rewards as well. You can. If you decide you want to do a lot more online purchasing than in-store purchasing, I highly recommend you do that. Get a separate debit card, even if it's a prepaid debit card, a secured card, something along those lines, and make an email for all of those accounts that you want to link to that. And when you go grocery shopping, when you buy your gas, they will register those in that email address and you will still get points and money back. It's just the e-receipt way. That is the other way you can do things. There's other apps too. There's Rakuten. Rakuten, you spend 30 and you get points for your friends as well. That's their referral link program, which I love. they have to make $30 worth of purchases and you get $30 to spend as well. I will definitely be putting all of my affiliate links down below. I don't necessarily make commission. I make points or money I can use for other things. Rakuten is the only one that I know that I will actually be able to move all of that into my PayPal. Everything else is points accrued to my accounts. So I would greatly appreciate it if you're a new user, you add those there. The other thing I enjoy and I love about most of my apps is they're easy. It doesn't take a lot. And a lot of these apps, you can do these one of two ways. You can either base your shopping off of the app and what is going to give you the most money back of products you're going to buy anyways. This is where I always say, please don't be brand loyal. In being brand loyal, you limit your ability to do things. But at the same time, if you have allergy restrictions or dietary restrictions, it's kind of hard to do, which I completely understand that. We have that problem here in my household. Also, the hardest thing is you have to remember, you have to do what works for your family. And if I'm looking on the side, I'm sorry, I'm dealing with the light and trying to look not so much like a ghost. So, those apps are worth it. Ibotta and Fetch are two big apps. You can either scroll through those apps first and see what is there that you're going to buy and add it and then wait. And when you do your receipt, you'll be able to do those. Or you just buy what you do based on the store circular sales, which there's also another app for that, which is called Flipp. Flipp. Flipp, it goes by your zip code again, but it shows you all of the store's ads in one place, which for me, when I'm making grocery shopping lists, when I'm making any type of list, it is the greatest thing in the world to do. I love making my list and then doing what I need to do for the apps. It just makes things so much easier and simpler. The other way to do things is things like Swagbucks, and apparently there's several other new apps that I just haven't tried yet, which I definitely will be trying. The other thing, sorry about that, phone call on the other phone, is there are apps that are store-specific apps. Publix, Winn-Dixie, Kroger, Safeway, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Sprouts. All of those stores have apps. If you like a store, add the app to that phone. Become a member. You will get digital coupons. You can use the digital coupons plus the rebate apps and maximize your savings. That is if you don't end up with a perfect storm. If you end up with a perfect storm, I love those. A perfect storm is a store sale, a store coupon, and a manufacturer's coupon with a rebate app. Most of the time, you can get things for free or overly cheap that way. Best way I've ever found to shop. I've gotten paid past years to walk out of stores like that. It's not 100% guaranteed, unfortunately, but it's something. And the other fun thing is some of these apps you can do to your PayPal. Now, the money back to your PayPal, you can also link that to your bank account, which, I'm sorry, who doesn't like free money? I'm always down for people to pay me to buy something, even if it means I turn things into gift cards. It's fun and it's worth it. So, that's the other way to do things. Also, just watch your store sales and stock up on something. Remember, store sales run anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. So if your family uses 2 jars of pasta sauce a week and it goes on sale, get enough to last 6 weeks. I know it may seem excessive, But that's 12 jars of pasta sauce. Even if you have to kind of split it up in order to make it work for your family. The other thing I try to do is and I stress this, I try to walk into the store with a list and a budget. If you have a husband or kids, try not to take them shopping with you because you will blow that budget. Unless you have a very, 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 very OCD'd husband, you're going to blow the budget. It's simple. Men see things and they want them. It's just how they go. But if you have to take them with you, always add an extra $20 cushion to your budget. Just in case they get the, hey babe, it's on sale at least. I've had that happen before. Trust me. They will rack up your grocery budget like nobody else. But, again, most men do that too. I will never understand the male anatomy for that. So, this is still going to be a longer video. Now, the other thing you always need to think about too is how much of an item does your family use? That is always another key thing to think about, is how much does your family use of a certain item? And my phone just went off again. I am sorry. So, that is another question you ask yourself. When you think about it, remember, 4 to 6 weeks of the store sales. My best bet and the easiest way I tell people is roll transactions as well. Oh, I almost forgot. CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid. Other places that have store apps. Those, I'll do separate videos on those because those can get overly complicated. I don't know why people make shopping at those stores so complicated, but they do, when there is no purpose in making them complicated. So, this is going to be the short video, but that's one way to use the apps to your advantage. If you guys would like, in another video, I will show you guys on my personal phone. I will obviously have to move some of the information aside and things along that line and flip the camera so it'll be more like a voiceover of the apps that I have and how I've used them. I'm going to kill the light for 1 second, even though I know it is going to make me look so dull. I can tell you I had to start over on one of my apps, which was Ibotta. And I start over every year anyways. Because I naturally do. So, Ibotta is one of my biggest ones. So, in the last 6 months, I've earned $221.69. I've cashed out for Target gift cards, Walmart gift card, Target, Walmart, Dollar Tree, and a few others. What was the other one I did? Oh, that was all I've done. That is for Ibotta. And Fetch was my other one that I have. Fetch is another one. Oh, Lord. I can't see my full rewards for that one. Oh. So, the one I still have is my Ulta Beauty one, which I actually need to figure out how much money I have on that one. That's the other thing I will use them for is Starbucks and things like Ulta, Sephora, Amazon. Right now on my fetch, I have almost 50,000 points, which I'm excited because that will give me either an Amazon gift card, or I will split it up and do some others. Fetch also has things like Bass Pro Shop, restaurants, Bonefish Grill. They also have online onlys for Boohoo. There's several others. They have Build-A-Bear Workshop too. Carabella's, Caribou Coffee, which that's really good coffee, y'all. If you've never had Caribou Coffee, it's good coffee. Chili's. There's a lot. Oh, they even have Cracker Barrel. That's new. Fetch is adding hundreds of new stores all the time. And then, of course, there's Amazon, which Amazon is a big one. I do not believe they have PayPal. I don't think they do. I haven't seen it as of yet. But with them, you never know. So that's what's sitting in my fetch. And then Swagbucks. I don't use Swagbucks as much as some people do. But Swagbucks, I have over $35 on that one. So those are just a few of the ones that I have that I've used. Really light. I guess I'm going to have to put a flash warning on this one, because my flashlight does not want to work this time. I'm going to have to play with the lighting too now. So, those are the big ones. If you would like a breakdown of any of these apps, please let me know. I'm more than happy to do breakdowns of them. And with that, this is already a almost 20-minute long video. So, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will have all of my referral links down below and all of my other social medias down below. I now have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and obviously, of course, YouTube. And remember, the biggest thing, progress, not